on Sunday morning, President Bola Tinubu addressed Nigerians in a televised broadcast amid End Bad Governance protest, which commenced on Thursday in many parts of the country. In his speech, he called for dialogue and asked for the suspension of the protest, adding that the cries and pains of the people have been heard loud and clear. He went ahead to mention major projects currently being executed by his administration, such as the Lagos-Calabar Coastal Highway and Sokoto-Badagry Highway, amidst other reforms being implemented. The Guardian Nigeria stepped out on the streets of Lagos to hear the response of Nigerians to the president's speech, and here was what the people had to say.
This guy has not addressed the main and bone of contention that actually gathers us here, that made us united today, which is hunger. Hunger day. The demands are very clear. Cost of governance, downsize it. Cost fuel price, revert it back to old price. Is that 200 or 100 naira? It is very possible. It's very possible. Hardship allowance, you guys cannot be collecting hardship allowance on our behalf. We are the one facing the hardship here. Okay, this speech, supposed speech, has it addressed any of those things? No! That's why we are still here agitating peacefully. We can't be intimidated, we can't be suppressed. The movements continue until our demands are met. So we bring these things down. These are the basics. We still have a lot more of demands. But at least address the common man needs.
I think the presidential speech is a joke. It's an insult upon the citizenry. Nothing said in that speech reflected on the reason why we are protesting. There was nothing said about insecurity. There was nothing said about inflation. There was nothing said about unemployment and the cost of living. Nothing said about cost of governance that is incredibly high. So I stand here to say that the president is out of tune of the reasons why we are suffering, of the reasons why we are protesting. And I tell you the truth, we are not ending this protest anytime soon until the government drastically addresses this issue. And of course, they are taking us as a joke, giving us how to protest, giving us where to protest, time to protest and all whatnot. But I tell you, this citizen you are taking for granted will get charged up. And if government do not take careful, I do not know how the results will turn out to be. What are the schools? The investment in the schools there are gone. They have gone the drain. What is the budget in the school? What is the budget in security? Look at how these police armed forces are gathered around, and we have insecurity in the north. People are being kidnapped. My own cousin was kidnapped, and we paid 16 million naira for ransom. You can imagine it. And we have security operation around here, protecting nobody. Nobody. The anger in me cannot be contained.
I just feel like he's just saying what somebody says he should tell us, not what he means. And then he has not really addressed a particular issue. He has not picked anything like fuel subsidy. He has not picked anything like insecurity. He hasn't picked anything like food circulation or whatever. He didn't really address anything particularly. He just randomly just spoke. And then he was telling us about his policies. But we didn't even see these things coming to pass. Is it that there are some particular people who are actually benefiting from his policies that we don't know about? Because I don't think, for me, I don't know. I've not heard of anything concerning his policies. I've not benefited.
Waiting about talk, not totally wrong. Not waiting Nigerians 1 year, not waiting me and you 1 year, not about talk. Waiting in talk is out of point of what we want.
He needs to make a speech that would tell us and give us a response on our demands. We want to buy fuel at 150, 200 again.
The speech is empty. In fairness to him, in fairness to Nigerians rather, Mr. President did not say one thing that he will do to address the hunger. In the speech, Mr. President was only emphasizing what he has done before. Which is not only enough. Mr. President did not say one thing that he will do to address the present hunger and economic hardship in the land. So I want to say that the speech, of course, the speech will not, the speech will not an excuse for Nigerians, of course, to stop the protest because the demands have not been met.
The protest has carried on for a couple of days now, with the people showing no reluctance in backing down. But will the president's speech change the course of the End Bad Governance protest? Stay tuned for updates on the Guardian TV. Ifnanya Okoli reporting.